Okay, let's see what we get here in this kit. We get the alpha antenna canvas bag. We've got the mill whip up here. We've got the match. And we've got the accessories, which is the, I believe, the counterpoise. And then the extra element if you want to do an L antenna. So this is the components we have. And then of course I've got the tripod. I'll show you that in just a moment. But this is the antenna kit right here. Alright, so this is the tripod that comes with it as well. It has its own canvas bag. A very nice, probably 24 inches or so in length when it's broken down. And then of course here's the antenna setup here. The mill whip, the counterpoise and wire element, and the match in the bag. So let's take it all apart, get it out of those plastic bags and out into the field and give it a test. Evidently my mic wasn't working here, but what I explain here is that this is the element wire, and I'm not going to use that this time, but we'll use it when I go at home, and you can kind of make it directional. So today's just a vertical. Let's check it out. So there it is, all set up. Nice tripod, nice and sturdy, collapsible, and we've got the counterpoise connected at the base, just clips on. And over that direction, I'm going to run the coax the opposite direction. And we got the mill whip just up there. We're ready to go. Again, now we can attach the longer element, and we'd put the loop in under here, and we'd run that wire out whatever direction we want for an L-shaped antenna, which gives you, I think, a little directionality. But today we're just going to use the vertical with counterpoise, and we'll go from there. All right, we've got the cable, coax is connected, everything's set. Let's see, I always like to see how it looks on 5 of the standard bands. I got those preset in here in my Rig Expert. See if I can get this in the shade so it's not, there we go, that's better. So let's see how it is on these. So there you go, just as is, tunable with any radio on 40. Radio with tuner, that is, and no tuner needed on 10, 15, 20, and probably the others other than 40 meters and 80 meters, of course. Okay, so we've got the vertical on the tripod in the backyard now, just to show you how good this one is for, as you can see, a small yard in an HOA. Quick setup, quick takedown with a tripod that you can angle. My yard's on an angle, kind of a slope, so you can angle the tripod accordingly. But now during the POTA, we didn't do this element here. We just did the vertical, and you could see its capabilities. But so now we've added the element that goes, I don't go into the ground. I find it does a better transmission in SWR. It's much better as well when I keep that element elevated. And it's really windy, so as you can see, this is taking the wind like a champ. So now we're basically facing, this is going kind of east-northeast, And this is the setup that you can do in a small yard. So I suggest this one for an all-around antenna for both home, if you're in an HOA especially, or POTA. And you can see the dogs love it too. So
All right, so the QSO map you saw was all SSB, but I wanted to bring up the PSK reporter. I like to send out FT8 on a few bands throughout different times of the day just to see the reach of who's hearing me. So we start here with 80 meters, and this was kind of in the evening hours. And let's move to, I don't think I did 60. Yeah, I didn't do 60. Let's go to 40 meters. Hopefully PSK reporter doesn't time me out for asking too much. So again, you can see 40 meters got all over the place, down into the Caribbean. This was again in the evening. I was trying to see how close I could get. And this is the setup with the extra element going over to my fence. This isn't just the vertical. So let's go to, I think I did some 30. Let's check 30. Yep, 30 meters all over into the US. And 20 meters I did a lot of. We got all over the place on 20 and 15. Check this one out way down here in the bottom right. ZS5BR hearing me there in South Africa. And one over here in Europe. Is that France? And 15 was killing it though. Let's check 17. I think I did a little bit of 17. Didn't do a lot. I think I did a little bit. There we go, some 17. And 15 was rocking it. 15 down in the Caribbean, Cayman Islands, and all over Europe, up here into Sweden. So that was doing good. Let's check 12. Did I do 12? Let's find out. I did do 12, I guess. I don't think there was many people on FT8 12 meter, but you can see even 12 meters, I'm hitting it. And 10 meters, I don't remember how well 10 meters was doing. Yeah, it wasn't too good when I was running it. I want to say, yeah, this was midday or early day, I guess. And I don't think I tried 6, but there's nothing out there on 6. So, yeah. So there you have it. If we look at all of them, you can kind of see the spread on all the bands. And again, throughout the day, into the evening and morning. So a very, very good spread, and definitely into Europe. And remember, my element is going the direction into the fence from the vertical, going into the direction of the east, so towards Europe. That may or may not help, but you can see the circle here that I'm hitting all over the place. Was even hitting down here into South Pacific, New Zealand, Australia, and Fiji, I think it was. Oh no, New Caledonia. I thought I got Fiji. Must have been another day. Fiji's up here anyway, I think. So there you have it. Pretty good for the no-tune vertical from Alpha Antenna. So there you have it. You can see the results of the Alpha Antenna's no-tune vertical. Now I did need to tune it on 40 meters and 80 meters, but again, this is a vertical with a 25-foot element. So it works great. I think it's one of those antennas that you can use in a POTA. It's even light enough to go SOTA. You can use it in a QTH, small space. It fits in my backyard. It should fit in pretty much anyone else's backyard. So feel free to check out this antenna or Alpha Antenna's other great antennas with my affiliate link in the description below. And any purchases you make go towards helping my channel, and I appreciate it. Thanks so much, 73.